Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Jay Jeter. I'm back with another review. This time I have Toyworlds TW-T03, their Throttlebots series member named Trace. I cannot remember who he's homaging at the moment. I forgot. I wasn't, like I said before, my other Throttlebot reviews, I never really was into Throttlebots, but these Toyworld figures had some awesome engineering, and I just had to go get them all. So you get one, you gotta get the team. So here's the box. He comes in this window display. He's displayed in vehicle mode. So I'm gonna start with the vehicle mode transformation first, then go into robot mode. A little something new that I'm doing. Trying to help out people who watch reviews to do transformations also like that. So I think the best way to do transformation videos is trying to start from how they're packaged out the box, then going from there. I mean, that's why I went to YouTube and started getting the Transformer, watch the Transformer reviews. I wanted to learn how to transform a figure that I had problem transforming, and I think it'll help out the community and stuff like that. So onto the box right here. Comes in a nice little rectangular box. Has a little pattern design, kind of reminiscent of how the G1 Transformer schematic design was. Inside the box, you got the back shot of Trace. In the back of the box, you got Trace in robot mode. You got his vehicle mode. He's a Porsche SUV. Inside, you got the vehicle mode, not mold, but in the bottom, you have your warnings. That's all in Chinese and stuff like that. So, yep, that's it for the box. And what comes in the box, you get your Trace figure right there. Little L Cool J. And we got his instruction sheet. It's a pretty decent instruction sheet, I must say. And I just dropped it, and I guess picked that back up. Got his third-party collector's card. So here it is. You got front shot of Trace right here, and on the back you got some different poses: action pose, back pose we saw before, vehicle pose, vehicle mode pose. I guess you want to call it pose. And you got this Chinese writing with his tech specs stats right there. You can't really know what it means unless you can read Chinese. That's it. That's that. So yeah, he comes, like I said, he's modeled after a real world Porsche SUV. I'm not sure what exact model name. You can look it up online, and he wrote it very well. He got his tailpipe and his gun on the bottom and stuff like that, and you can see a little bit of his waist right there, and you can see some stuff underneath. You really can't really make out what is. Well, you can make it out, but it's not very. You can't tell that as an arm and leg and stuff like that. And you got some nice molded in, sculpted in detailing right there. You can see his head right there, stuff like that. And the vehicle itself is very nice. And I found a place to put this Throttlebot brand, which I really couldn't do with all the other figures, or the two we already have previously to this. And you got some nice colored rims. You got the little red lining on the tires, which is very nice detail they added. And yeah, you got this windshield wipers right there, little molded outdoor handles. Even got a little gas. His gas tank, I don't know if you can see that or not. His gas tank is right there. But yeah, man, these Throttlebots have been knocked out of the park as far as their vehicle modes for me, and the robot modes. I love them, like I said, because the engineering. Even though I've never been to the Throttlebots, even though only appeared in the, what was it, the Return of Optimus Prime, they appeared in the G1 cartoon and stuff, and I think they probably appeared on Headmasters too. The Japanese. I haven't finished watching all of the Headmasters because I don't know. At my age right now, I'm not into reading subtitles like I used to. I used to read subtitles all the time when I watch imported animations and stuff, but I just don't feel like reading subtitles anymore. But yeah, cool vehicle mode, and his size comparisons with the rest of his Throttlebot brethren, and they look good together. And he is longer than the previous two, and they show up their Throttlebot combiner. This guy's longer because he's gonna be an arm. And these two guys are gonna be the legs of the combiner mode and everything like that. So it's cool, man. It's cool they're doing a combiner out of it. I mean, I really don't care if they did a combiner mode or not, but it's a nice little added bonus, and it's cool to have, you know. So can't wait to get them all together. One thing I was wishing for that they would do like the Gobots Puzzler. If you're old enough to remember Puzzler, which I had, which I don't have anymore. I think I had 2 of them, and I pretty much don't have either one of them no more. You know, but from the prototype that we saw, it's not going to be like Puzzler at all. So a little reminiscent of it, but as far as the 6 bots kind of forming like the like Devastator 1, 2 of them become the torso. It's not like one be the lower torso, one be the upper torso. It's not going to be like that. One is going to be the torso, and gold bugs and going to be like filling out the back of the torso mode. So enough of that. Let's get to the transformation this dude right now. All right, let's go. First of all, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the gun out and just it just slots in. You take this part right here, and you just peg it in, slide it in between right there. Kind of sticks out a little bit too far, but it's okay. Right. Somewhere to put it at. All right, first, what you're gonna do, you're gonna grab the back, pull it out a little bit, just to get this tab untabbed from the leg. Just pull the leg out, extend it up out the way. Same thing other side. Pull it out, extend it out a little bit like that. All right, next what you're gonna do, you're gonna take the back end, bring it down to free up these tabs right here, and bring it up. Get out the way for now. And while you're doing that, you might as well just go ahead and fold this piece up while you're at it. We're going to go ahead and just form the legs right now. So go ahead and rotate the lower half, torso around. That part right there. These silver bits right here, plates, they're going to face the outside of his thighs, like so. Go ahead and rotate the lower half of the foot of the leg. And this is kind of unclear in the instructions how to form the feet and everything. This part right here, you're gonna flip this up. That's pretty clear. But the back of his foot, which the heel supports, is not very clear. So what I do is just bring it straight back. It's the simplest way to do it, and it gives him good stability when he stands up. You know, you had no problem with him standing when you just do it like this. I don't know, the instructions, they're not very clear, like I said, and a lot of other people have said this also in their reviews too. So all you do is bring it back like that. I mean, it has a lot of articulation and other bits about it. It's on a ball joint back here and a hinge right there and stuff like that, man. But just bring it straight up like that. That's the easiest way I found to do it. All right. Now next, what you're going to do is go ahead and bring these doors out, and make sure, watch out for these side mirrors right here. Don't grab on them any kind of way, because they're important. People just breaking them off of their figure, and it's hard to get on it. It like it just slots right into. See that? It just slots into the side of the arm, but people have just been like snapping the whole thing off and everything. It's a pain. So watch out for that. Be careful. And bring the arm out and there. Oh, Just popped up the ball joint. First time that happened, and then it popped right back in. First time I had it, Transformers do it many a time, so nothing to be concerned about. And what you're going to do next, you're going to, I should get focus back. Alright, focus back. Go ahead and pop this front section off, and the other side done came off. Pop the front off, which is cool. Up periscope. Now, all you're gonna do is make sure bring these arms down, get some clearance, whatnot. All right, getting a little tricky now, so a lot of like shifting things out the way just to make room. So what you're gonna do? Bring the hood of the car down. You're gonna rotate it around like so. Then you're going to rotate the hood itself, bring it down like that, and just leave it like that for now. Next, what we're gonna do is these two pieces right here, we're gonna bring them out the way. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, you're gonna rotate the windshield and the roof. You're gonna just rotate that around. Make sure you get the stuff out the way so you get clearance. Rotate that around. Like so. Then the windshield right there, you see that? It's on a double hinge. So what you're going to do is you're going to hinge it down, and it is a tab right here. I don't know if you can see that or not, right there. It's going to slide into his back, like so. Then next, you're going to grab these front headlight sections right here, and you're going to slot them. You're going to slide them down, and they're going to slide into this groove right here in his back, like that. It's going to go up under the windshield and the roof. So same thing, slot that, bring that down. All right, next, what you're going to do? You're going to bring these arms, these doors up, and that's on a double hinge. So you just want to bring it up. Bring this. I don't know if you can see that or not. All the way up until it don't go up no more. On both sides. And make sure you don't pull the arm out the ball joint like I did earlier. It was the first time you're doing that. And I had this. It's been a long time for me to get this review out. I had this figure since it was released, pretty much. Probably a month after it was released, and I'm just not getting around to doing this review. So, alright, next, what you're gonna do is go ahead and untab these bumper parts right here, and they're on a hinge. Just bring them up out the way right now. What you're gonna do now is you're gonna take this front bumper, you're gonna fold it up, and it's gonna sit in this empty spot right here. Put it in. Then next, what you're going to do, take these side bumper pieces, and then you're going to tab in. This tab right here is going to go into the slot right there on his ribs. So that's going to keep the chest in place. So next, what we're going to do, we're going to do the arms. We're going to grab up here at the upper arm where the wheel is at, lower arm. Make sure you don't grab the mirror. Extend it out. Bam. Bring out the fist. Pop, like out. Next, what you're going to do, you're going to push this in. You're going to push it in as far as you can. Like so. Then you're going to rotate it. Rotate it so that this, can't see it. Bring up periscope some more. This tab right here is going to slide in right there. So let's rotate that. It's gonna slide it right there. That's one arm. Same thing other side. As far as you can. Rotate. Tabbed. Then what you're gonna do, you're gonna take the back roof and bumper, and you're going to rotate it down on this hinge. And that is Trace in robot mode. Yeah, he looks awesome, I must say. And I forgot to do a vehicle comparison with a common vehicle. Let me go and do that right now. I got these guys right here. So you've seen the vehicle comparison with Trace with his Throttlebot teammates, and we got reveal the shield Jazz right here. So Jazz is a little bit longer than Grind Rod, so just do a little imagination and think back to earlier in the video of how Trace was in vehicle mode, and there you go. So, they are in scale, pretty much. Yeah, it's scale with your classics generation as deluxe generation, whoever. So, cool. So yeah, he is a nice figure. He's very much articulated. Had a lot of moving parts, and very nicely done. I sound like Captain Commandant Lassar from the Police Academy. Keep saying very so much. But yeah, got an all about symbol on his chest, which I couldn't do with the other guys. Not Mark Wahlberg and the other dude. But yeah, here we go. So it looks great. Zoom on the face sculpt. And just like all the other Throttlebots, you got that robot mustache. And I don't know what's up with that. I don't know, supposed to be like a biker gang or whatever type of motif and everything, but I'm digging the handlebar mustaches on these guys. They are very 1980s. Blue Oyster Bar from Police Academy. And he has some good light piping on. Yeah, I can get this focused. So yeah, light piping right there. And yeah, man, it looks really good. It has some good detail, not overly detailed, nothing like that. So yeah, it looks very good. Nice paint apps, red and blue. So yeah. And for articulation, let's go ahead and get into that. He has some good shoulder articulation. Don't think he had some good shoulder articulation. He does have good shoulder articulation. Up that much the shoulder. He got double hinge shoulder. You can rotate forward and back. Bend at the elbow, 90 degrees. Upper bicep rotation. His fists do not rotate. He has waist rotation. His head does look up a little bit. Looks down a lot at his own chest. Legs go forward, they go back, they go out to the side, and he also got this. He can also do that, do the transformation. Rotates at the upper thigh, rotates at the knee. His foot pivot down, and he does have an ankle rocker, which I was talking about for the foot and everything. And he does stand up with my suggested foot heel support and everything. So yeah, man, he has some good articulation, man. Only bad thing about him that I must say is that his gun does not peg in to his hand. It doesn't peg in at all. It's kind of thick. What you probably gotta do is probably get some sandpaper. And I was at Lowe's today. I ain't get no sandpaper, but what you gotta do is like sand it around a little bit to make it just be able to fit in there. It's probably off by like a little bit. So yeah. And for a size comparison, I have upcoming review of Gobotron's Blast Off, or I think his name is Airburst. And he's a big deluxe guy. Here he is next to Generations Wheeljack. And he is taller than Wheeljack. Wheeljack's a small figure. It's next to Classic Sideswipe. Sideswipe a little bit taller. And here he is next to Orion, Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime is much taller. So I say he's probably about a deluxe size figure. And the Throttlebots, they were the G1 toys. They were small guys and everything like that. But I appreciate Toyworlds update of them. And let me do a slight comparison with his teammates. And here is a group shot of him with his Throttlebot, not Throttlebot, teammates, Aurora and Grindrod. And as you can see, Trace is taller than these first two. So, but he's still close together. So, like I said before, these two guys are going to be the feet, and he's supposed to transform to an arm. And they just now teased out or saw a full reveal of their combined mode and how it's going to look. It's going to be 6 members, all 6 Throttlebots going to combine together to form one big combiner, which is not in any of the canon. It's just something that Toyworld did on their own. I mean, I was going to get these regardless because of their engineering, but the combined mode is an added bonus onto that. So I mean, I'm fine just leaving them individual because they are awesome looking figures by themselves without the combined mode. So yeah, it was the 2 feet and 2 arms, and their wide load is going to form most of the torso, and Goldbug is supposed to fill out the back from what we can decipher from the picture shown. So yeah, like I said, I mean, I highly recommend picking this figure up. Ever since the combined mode was shown off and prototypes of the last 3 is shown, a lot of people have been trying to jump on board this train and stuff like that. So I think Trace is still available. The hardest one to get right now is Grindrod. So I got mine from Big Bad Toy Store. Go ahead and check them out, see if they have them in stock. And there's also some other retailers that might have them in stock. You might have to go overseas to Robot Kingdom or Chumung, those on that nature. But yeah, this has been Jay Jeter. Thank y'all for viewing this review. I give it a thumbs up. Only negative I have on him is just the gun. It doesn't really hold the gun. You gotta shave it down. So yeah, man. So yeah, that's been me. Check me out. Stay tuned for more reviews. Peace.